How old are you, Matt?
22 years old.
22 years old. So I like to ask of our adult students, and don't think that you're a rarity. Like we have a lot of students. In fact, I think there's probably about 10 people in your class, 7 to 10, that wait for whatever reason to get the driver's license once they're an adult. We've heard a lot of different reasons. Like we've heard people say, well, when I was in school, maybe there's more than myself in the family, and my parents were not going to send 3-4 kids to driver's ed, or just various reasons. Why did you wait, and what made you say, okay, now's the time for me to get my license?
I've had jobs and family, friends. Everything has always been within walking distance. And I got a new job recently, and it's not in walking distance.
Okay.
So it was time to get my license.
Had you been driving any at all? Do you have any driving experience?
Growing up in the country on back roads and whatnot, through fields, yeah, I got a little bit. Not much.
Okay. What is your biggest concern? Like, what is it that you're saying, okay, I hope I can get this particular thing right, or whatever?
Probably distances is what I'm most worried about at the moment, because I know it's 100 feet.
Oh, yeah. Those distances we taught you in the class.
I know it's 100 feet, but I want to make sure it's not too early, not too late. That's really it that I'm worried about.
Okay. And we do, like, for this first drive, just to kind of give you an idea of what we'll be doing, and we'll do it in the car. Akelia, which just drove right before you, we've done that part with her. So we when you first go to do your drive, like when we first walk out the door to the car, the first step is going to be looking around the vehicle, because that is actually the first part of driving, making sure that you're driving a safe vehicle. And then once we get in, I'm going to show you a few things about the car. Give it to you later. I'm going to show you a few things about the vehicle. Now, most things are pretty standard. In other words, like all the cars have signal lights, and all the cars you have to start it up some kind of way. Right. So that'll take a few minutes. Yeah. But then today we're going to drive our rural route. Okay, so it's going to be pretty much straight through.
Okay.
So one of the things that we ask, like all of our students when they fill the paperwork out, is what driving experience, where all have you driven? So you mentioned rural roads. For instance, have you driven in a neighborhood setting?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you driven, most everybody says a parking lot if they drove in a neighborhood, but
yes, ma'am.
Have you driven in any city streets, as far as, like with traffic lights and multiple lane intersections? Okay. Yeah. All right. So you'll drive then out of the parking lot here. We won't start in a parking lot because you do have some experience, but then we're going to do a straight road it's going to first be highway and then country, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Yes.